Policy Resolution 34, Maskwacis-Wetaskiwin. We have a video.
My name is Laura White, a member of the Maskwacis-Wetaskiwin CA. Minister Rick Wilson's riding. Government money is our money. We taxpayers have a right to financial transparency. I'm proposing this resolution because during the last 4 years as a public school board trustee and now a recently elected councillor for the city of Wetaskiwin, I've seen taxpayer funds flow to associations and societies that don't have to publish financial statements. If there's nothing to hide, then there is no shame in disclosing financials. Vote yes to this resolution if you value financial accountability.
Sorry, no mic, please.
Hi there. Point of order. My name is John Serafini. I'm with Calgary Elbow. The intent with this policy resolution, is it to uphold the Canadian Constitution? Is this like an anti-separatism proposal that's being put in place of some kind? I just want to get some clarity from the proponents.
I'm sorry. You'll appreciate there's some discretion in this. I expect that just invites a long debate. I think we can have clarification of whether a specific word in the wording of the resolution is intended to mean something. This takes you to the rationale, and I don't think we can go there. So I invite you. I will start the clock again if you wish to speak about ambiguity in the language or something. Of course, you're free to do that. So if you wish to speak against the resolution, we'll start the clock on that now.
Sorry, I was put up in front for 35. Are you guys debating 34 at the moment? Okay.
We are, in fact, debating 34.
Right, my apologies.
Okay, no problem. Perhaps my answer will make more sense next time. So we're still at the no mic. Please go ahead, sir.
Mark Slingerland, Lethbridge West. I appreciate the need for accountability for public funding, but this resolution is far too broad. There are many, many community organizations that are responsible for delivering grant funds. For some, it's just a small part of their budget. To have any charity that takes a student worker that's funded by a government program for a summer have to disclose all their financial records publicly makes no sense. Maybe there's something here that can be brought back, but as it stands, we have to turn this down.
Thank you. Over to the yes mic.
With all due respect, if they received money from the provincial government in any way, we have the right to hear their financial records. Sorry, that's it. That's all I have.
Sorry, Mr. Tulk, you've just been edged. Over to the no mic. Yes, sir.
Al Napier, PPGC, point of order. Just to clarify, we often have circumstances where when we're vetting these submissions, we have to make sure in our checklist that the submissions that are made are not too prescriptive. So I just want the chair to be aware of that, because sometimes it's come up that it's too prescriptive. But when we put them in for vetting, we have to make sure that they're not too prescriptive, but they're broad enough to be able to allow caucus to be able to work within the parameters.
Okay, that won't count as a no, so go ahead.
Luke Savanto, Edmonton, Castle Downs. This is just too broad, and it'll allow for any religious organization or charity who might get grant funding for feeding, clothing, housing, any sort of thing to be forced by the left in the future to have to open their books. If we think the recall issue going on right now is bad for our MLAs, imagine what the left will do with a policy like this to force private religious organizations or churches to have to open their books to people. You need to vote no.
Thank you, sir. To the yes mic. Go ahead.
Laura White, Wetaskiwin, Maskwacis. I wrote this resolution because even on the getting elected and being on the inside of the way that taxpayer funds flow, there were still times that I still couldn't find the actual financials, didn't have to be disclosed. Vote yes for financial transparency.
We could have one more here. Okay. All right, I think we're ready for the vote. Policy Resolution 34, all those in favor, please. Opposed? It carries. Yeah, it carries. Thank you.